Hi, and welcome to Ivy English. I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is the 27th of February. We're on page 73 of the magazine. And today's article is entitled, The Delicious Ubiquitous Lemon.
好，今天我们的中文标题是柠檬无所不在的酸甜滋味啊，但是呢，这一个 English title 非常的有趣。
Yeah, I want to talk about the title for a second because the rhythm of this title really is melodic. And I mean, I don't think we talk about melody in English enough because a melodious English sentence is one that's easy to read and it just sounds beautiful even in your head. And 19th century English was all about prosody, was about how English sounded because people were in the habit of reading aloud then. And so in the 20th century, this idea has kind of fallen by the wayside, but let's talk about it quick. But I'll let Wesley first translate that bit.
好，那我们先讲这个，刚刚 Angela 老师用了几个字哈，第一个字是 melodic 啊 ，M-E-L-O-D-I-C 啊，那 melodic 它是 melody 的形容词，就是旋律的形容词，那它特别只是跟旋律有关，或者是尤其是指悦耳的啊 melodic。那另外一个形容词 melodious M-E-L-O-D-I-O-U-S 这个也是 melody 的形容词，但是 melodious 感觉起来是有旋律的那种感觉啊，所以这两个字都很像，但是都是从这个 melody 这个字来的。那另外一个是 prosody P-R-O-S-O-D-Y 啊，这个在如果学英诗的话，英文的诗的话，这个一定会学到啊，他谈的就是诗的韵律啊，还有它的重音等等的，这都是 prosody。好，所以呢，这个我们这个 title 它的音律在英文里面的音律是非常好听的。
So let's listen to the title, The Delicious Ubiquitous Lemon. So the is one syllable, delicious is 3 syllables, ubiquitous is 4 syllables, and lemon is 2. So we go from 1 to 3 to 4 and then conclude with 2. So the delicious ubiquitous lemon.
所以各位有听出来这音节，一开始是这个短的哈，短的，然后变成长的。第一个字第一个音节，然后 delicious 是3个音节，然后 ubiquitous 4个音节，然后又回到2个音节，短的 lemon 啊，一个短的音节。好，那这样子一种音律呢，在英文里面听起来是很好听的。然后呢，各位要慢慢去抓这种感觉啊。那英文呢喜欢这样的一种声音，而且呢，另外一个这几个字念起来 ，the delicious ubiquitous lemon 啊。它基本上是照英文的，我们叫 iambic 啊，就是它是弱强弱强弱强，所以听起来会很好听。英文最基本的韵律就是弱强弱强弱强，对不对 ？The delicious， 然后 ubiquitous， 然后 lemon 啊。
I just realized that the before delicious functions like the U in ubiquitous. So it's actually 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4.
那这个 the 跟 delicious 加在一起就是4个音节，所以前面2个字是4个音节，那 ubiquitous 又是4个音节，所以这听起来很好听，很 balanced 哈。The delicious ubiquitous lemon， 所以这个听起来是很好听的一种声音。
And it just concludes lemon. It just feels like an ending sound.
Yeah， 那 lemon 感觉起来就是把前面这4个音节，这2个重复的4个音节呢，然后把它收起来啊，在这个结尾地方把它突然收起来，所以这个音律是很好的。那当然我们念了这么多次，我想这个也帮助各位记得这些单字。delicious 就是很美味的，那 ubiquitous 这个字呢，其实常常见到，它是指无所不在的啊。那另外一个跟它意思很像的就是 omnipresent， 我们以前也介绍过 omnipresent O-M-N-I-P-R-E-S-E-N-T omnipresent 就是 ubiquitous。Okay,
so now let's read the actual article. Whether served as a garnish, squeezed into one's favorite drink, or incorporated into numerous health and beauty treatments, lemons are a regular feature in many people's lives. Some even swear by using lemons to clean, as well as to freshen the air in a room. This tasty and commonplace fruit has a long history in our homes and gardens that is worth exploring. Although the exact origin of the lemon plant is unknown, it is believed to have first been cultivated around 2,500 years ago in India, Myanmar, or China. History tells us that Arab traders introduced lemons to the Middle East and Africa around 100 CE, but they were not widely cultivated as food. Lemons showed up in Europe 100 years later, but the plants were mainly ornamental, decorating people's homes and gardens with their bright yellow fruits. In fact, it would be another 1,000 years or so before Europeans eventually began experimenting with adding lemons to various dishes for flavor. Speaking of food, it is difficult to refute the sour power of the lemon, both nutritionally and as a versatile addition to one's kitchen cabinet. Along with vitamin C, lemons contain a host of antioxidants, which together can help protect the body from various health conditions. Not only that, but lemon juice can be added to almost any dish or drink to give it a bittersweet boost of flavor. Belonging to the category of citrus fruits, lemons are closely related to limes, citrons, and the lesser-known yuzu. While lemons are grown in moderate climates and have a sweeter taste, limes are best grown in the tropics and tend to be more bitter or sour. The yuzu is rarely seen outside Japan and is valued for its lemon-like aroma and ability to be cooked at higher temperatures. So, whether served as a garnish, a garnish is something you put on top of the food to make it prettier or a little more exciting, like a pickle on your rice, for instance. Yes. And often there's something edible that's also helping with your digestion. Usually garnishes aren't just there for beauty. And so whether it's as a garnish or squeezed into one's favorite drink, the juice, of course, or included into numerous, more than you can count, health and beauty treatments, lemons are a regular feature in many people's lives. You probably eat lemons at least once a week, if not daily.
Whether 就是无论是的意思，在这里哈，无论是 served as 就是以什么样的情况、以什么样的状况被呈现出来，被这个送上桌哈，那它或者是已有什么样的功用，所以无论它的功用是 garnish 啊 ，garnish 就是食物上面的一个装饰的菜或者一个装饰的东西，通常是可以吃的啊。例如说，你可能在这个饭中间放一个酸梅啊，或者是就像我们这里讲的柠檬，其实是最常见的一种 garnish。好，很多菜上面都会切一个柠檬片给你。好，然后呢，不管它是当做一个 garnish， 还是说它是 squeezed into 被挤压到你最喜欢的饮料里面 ，squeezed into one's favorite drink， 或者是 incorporated 被包含进去，被纳入 incorporated into 纳到哪里去呢 ？numerous many 很多很多的 health and beauty treatments， 很多这个健康的疗程或者是美容的疗程啊，大家知道这个柠檬在美容上好像常常最少看到影片里面很多人美容都会用柠檬，所以不管它是作为装饰品或者是加在你的饮料里面，还是说是健康或者食物疗程的或者美容疗程里面的一个东西，不管怎么说 lemons 就是柠檬这个东西呢 are a regular 是一个很常见的很规律的很普遍的 feature 就是特别的一个部分啊 a distinctive element in 在谁呢？在 many people's lives， 在很多人的生活里面，也就是说很多人生活里面都常常看到柠檬。
Some people even swear by using lemons to clean. They're like, I swear, I guarantee that it will just clean your thing. Or they swear by using it to freshen the air in a room.
Swear by 就是非常相信某个东西的功用 have great confidence in 所以有些人呢甚至于非常相信什么呢 using lemons to clean 使用柠檬来清洁，或者是 as well as 或者是来 freshen the air 也就是使空气清新 in a room， 所以用柠檬可以清洁，也可以使房间里面的空气清新。
So this tasty, meaning delicious, and commonplace, meaning ubiquitous, you can see it everywhere, this tasty and commonplace fruit has a long history in our homes and gardens that is worth exploring, that's worth taking a look into.
这一个 tasty 就是美味的having a pleasant flavor， 还有呢 commonplace 就是ordinary 或者是 ubiquitous 很普通的很常见的很平凡的这样的一个水果呢has a long history 有一个很长的历史 in our homes and gardens， 在我们的家里面，在我们的花园里面有很长的历史，也就存在很久了。那这个历史呢 ，that 就是指这个 history， 这个历史是 is worth exploring， 很值得我们去探究的。那 explore 就是 inquire into， 去探究或探索。
So, although the exact origin of the lemon plant is unknown, we don't exactly know who or where the first lemon plant was developed by or at. It is believed to have first been cultivated, to have first been deliberately planted around 2,500 years ago in either India, Myanmar, or China, somewhere in those places. It's actually a very large area that it could have been started in.
好，虽然 the exact 明确的 origin of the lemon plant， 柠檬这种植物它的起源，明确的起源，虽然我们是不知道 is unknown， it is believed 就是大家相信 to have first been cultivated， 最早它被栽种，大概是据信是大概2500年前。在哪里呢？在印度啊，在这个缅甸或者是中国。
Now, history tells us that Arab traders introduced lemons to the Middle East and Africa around 100 CE. That's interesting. Usually everything comes from Africa, but this time it went from Asia to Africa. So they introduced this plant pretty early. CE means Common Era. This is sometimes referred to as AD. It means our current dating system, we're in 2020, right? So the year zero is 2,020 years ago, and 100 CE is 1,900 or so years ago. So at that time, they had them, but they weren't used or cultivated or planted as food.
好，那 history tells us that 历史告诉我们，阿拉伯的商人 traders introduced lemons to introduce 就引入引介柠檬到哪里呢？到中东 the Middle East， 还有到非洲。大概是公元100年的时候，阿拉伯商人把柠檬带入了中东跟非洲。但是呢 they were not widely， 但是他们并没有被广泛的 cultivated 栽种 as food， 他们并没有被当作一种食物来被广泛的栽种。
They didn't look at this weird yellow fruit and go, I wonder if I could eat it. They're like, that's pretty. Let's look at it in our garden.
他们可能觉得说，这个还没想到把它当食物，只觉得这个食物看起来，这个植物看起来很漂亮。
And it smelled good. Lemon flowers are so nice.
那柠檬的花非常的香，柠檬本身也有它的香味。好，然后呢，等一下我们后面也会注意到了，就是其实台湾很多柠檬是绿色的。好，然后呢，这个欧洲的很多柠檬是黄色的，所以呢，大家要小心。那这个颜色不一样，因为我曾经听过有一个我台湾的这个老板说，那个时候欧洲跟他订柠檬颜色的灯要订不知道几百个，他说好没问题，结果做出的是绿色，送过去对方说我要这是柠檬的颜色啊
，and they're like 就是啊，
对啊，这个就绿色，对啊，柠檬就是绿色的，然后对方说不对啊，我们的柠檬是黄色的，所以大家注意这个颜色是不一样的。
对，so at the time they were introduced to the Middle East, but then later lemons showed up in Europe 100 years later. But again, the plants were mainly ornamental. They were there to be looked at, decorating people's homes and gardens with their bright yellow fruits.
好，然后呢，各位讲到说，这里讲到说，这个 lemons 柠檬 showed up 出现在欧洲，大概是约100年后，也就差不多公元200年的时候出现在欧洲。然后呢，但是当时这个植物呢，主要是用来当做装饰用 ，ornamental 就是装饰的啊。那它的名词 ornament 是装饰品 ，ornament，它是用来装饰的。那 decorate 其实你 decorate 就是用 ornament 来 decorate， 好，所以呢，你用来怎么样 decorate 来装饰人们的家，还有人们的花园啊？用什么来装饰呢？用他们的 bright 就很鲜艳的黄色的水果啊的这个果实啊，可以让家里面看起来这个颜色很漂亮。
And also the smell
还有香
would
味
be so good. So the interesting thing is that it took another 1,000 years or so. Like it took people 1,000 years to be like, hey, I wonder if this would taste good. So it took another 1,000 years or so before Europeans eventually they eventually, after a while, began experimenting with adding lemons to various dishes for flavor.
好，事实上呢 ，it would be another 多少年 before 这件事情发生。换句话说，就是还要再过多少年这件事情才发生。各位把这个 chunk， 这种是一种可以填空的 chunk。好 ，it would be another 多少时间 before something happened， 也就是说还要在这么多的时间这件事情才发生。所以呢，在这里就是大概还要在花1000年左右的时间，欧洲人才 eventually 终于开始干嘛呢？ experimenting with 就是用的什么来当实验，他们才开始实验，看能不能 adding lemons to 把柠檬加到 various dishes 不同的菜里面，不同的菜肴里面 for flavor 来增加它的风味来调味，所以还要再过1000年左右，欧洲人才终于想到说我们可以来试试看用这个来调味。
I'm guessing, though, that Southeast Asians and Indians figured this out a lot sooner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those Europeans are always behind the times.
不过我们在猜啦，也那个印度人还有这个什么缅甸人中国人可能更早就发现这东西可以用来调味了。
Now, speaking of food, since we're already talking about food, it's difficult to refute the sour power of the lemon. Nice alliteration, sour. Oh, that's not alliteration. It's nice rhyming. The sour power of the lemon. To refute something is to say it's not true. Or to say it's not good. So it's difficult to say that the sour power of the lemon is something you don't want, both nutritionally and as a versatile, a flexible addition to one's kitchen cabinet, to one's repertoire of cooking skills.
好，这个 repertoire 是一个法文它的拼法是 repertoire， 它本来是指曲目就是我有这些歌曲我都会的我随时我要表演，我可以从里面抽一曲出来好，那我们来看看这个句子他说呢，这个Speaking of food， 讲到食物 ，it is difficult to refute refute 就是反驳to overthrow by argument 或者是 proof， 你很难反驳说 the sour power of the lemon 这个感觉起来是押韵的这个酸的力量，酸味的力量，柠檬的酸味的力量，我们很难反驳说这个柠檬的酸的力量那它的力量怎么样 ？Both 不但是营养上面的 nutritionally。而且它的力量作为一个 versatile 一个多用途的 addition 添加物，可以加到你的这个 kitchen 的 cabinet， 添加到你厨房的柜子，也就是说你厨房里面你要煮东西，你平常会有一些调味料你都放在柜子里面，也就是说它在营养上面还有在厨房里面的用途，而且是多用途的这样的一个厨房的增加物。那我们很难反驳说柠檬它在营养上的价值，也很难反驳它在厨房里面的各种多用途的好处。
Now, along with vitamin C, I mean, everyone knows that lemons contain vitamin C. They also contain a host of antioxidants. What is a host of something? I learned this word from the Bible, actually. A host of angels is the most common collocation. It just means so many of them. There's just tons of angels filling the sky. So a host of antioxidants is a ton of antioxidants filling the lemon. And these all together, all these antioxidants working together can help protect the body from various health conditions. Basically, the short version is lemons are good for you.
好，所以简单说就是柠檬对你身体很好啦。那这个句一开始 along with 就是 in addition to 除了它有 vitamin C 有维他命 C 之外呢，柠檬它包含了 a host of 就是很多的很大量的。那这个字呢，这个一般 native speaker 最早看到就大概是圣经里面讲的 a host of angels， 那给人家感觉是天使大军那种感觉所以 a host of 有那种感觉起来阵势很庞大的那个感觉，所以柠檬它有很多很多阵势很庞大的抗氧化剂然后呢 which together 这些抗氧化剂还有这些柠檬维他命 C 等等的加在一起，可以帮忙 protect the body from 保护我们的身体免于什么 from 就是免于保护我们的身体免于受到 various 各种各样不同的 health conditions， 不会有很多很多的不同的 health conditions， 就是 疾病，身体的疾病。Condition 在这里特别可以指 a disease 或者是身体的不舒服。我们常常讲 a heart condition， 这是一个常见的 collocation。那 health conditions 就是你身体的这个状况，所以可以保护你的身体，避免你的身体出现各种不同的身体状况。
Not only that, not only can you protect your body from poor health, but lemon juice can be added to almost any dish or drink to give it a bittersweet boost of flavor, because acid is one of the things that creates flavor. Salt, fat, acid, and heat are the four main methods by which you create flavor in foods. So if you want to make your food taste better, any food, add a dash of lemon juice and boom, brighter, sweeter, nicer.
好，所以我们刚刚 Angel 老师讲说 salt 盐 fat 是脂肪 acid 是酸还有这个 heat 热，它们都可以增加食物的风味所以这个地方我们看到我们用柠檬也可以因为柠檬是酸嘛，所以他说 not only that 就不仅如此but not only that 后面常会接一个 but 所以不只是那样子，这个 but 类似中文讲还有那 lemon juice 就是柠檬的汁液可以被加到 almost 几乎 any dish or drink 任何的菜任何的饮料里面，来 give it 给它一个 bittersweet 就甜中带苦的一种 boost of flavor。 boost 是提升a boost flavor 就是提升它的滋味，增加它的风味。那 boost 这个字其实很好用，例如你可以说 this will give you a boost of energy a boost of energy 也是常见的 collocation， 就让你的精力为之一振那种感觉。
So, belonging to the category of citrus fruits, lemons are closely related to limes, citrons, and the lesser-known yuzu. So this is one of those sentences where, to make it more interesting, we give you some more information at the beginning. The actual sentence is, lemons are related to these three fruits, but they're all of them in the category of citrus fruits. So we put this information first. Belonging to the category of citrus fruits, lemons are closely related to limes, citrons, and yuzu. And it's the lesser-known yuzu because everyone's heard of limes and citrons usually, but yuzu is like, hey, what's that? So it's lesser known, it's less well known.
好，所以这是个分词构句，一开始告诉你这底下这些东西那 lemons 那它是 belonging to 它是属于 the category 就是这个分类上面它是属于这个 citrus fruits 就是这个柑橘类水果，然后呢柠檬它是 are closely related to 它和什么东西是近亲，或者是它跟什么关系很近呢？ limes 就是莱姆，那 citrons 就是这个叫咀园咀园，那这两个字呢，这个咀就是木字旁在一个句子的句，然后呢园就是木字旁在一个缘分的缘咀园，还有呢 the lesser known 就是比较少人知道的yuzu 就是香橙，所以柠檬跟莱姆、咀园、香橙都非常，他们是近亲。
So while lemons are grown in moderate climates are like anything from semi-tropical to the lower reaches of the colder climates, and they tend to have a sweeter taste. And limes are best grown in the tropics, so between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, in the middle of the globe. They tend to do better there, and they tend to be more bitter and sour. I personally prefer limes to lemons, but lemons are more easily grown where I live, so.
好，所以呢，这个 while 就是一方面呢，虽然呢这个柠檬它是一方面它是在哪里生长呢？在 moderate 就是温和的 climates 气候里面，而且它有一个这个a sweeter taste 它比较甜一点点这一方面它在对比啦 while A 如何 B 它就在对比 A 跟 B， 所以柠檬它是在这个气候温和的地带生存成长，而且比较甜。那莱姆呢 are best grown 它最好种在哪里呢？种在热带地区，而且莱姆 tend to be more bitter or sour 它比较苦比较酸。
Honestly, I think of limes as being sweeter, so maybe I have different taste buds than the author. The other thing I want to say is limes tend to be rounder and lemons tend to be pointier, and limes tend to be more golf ball sized, and lemons are more like the size of 2 golf balls.
所以呢，这个通常来讲呢 ，lime 它是大概跟高尔夫球差不多大而且呢比较圆，就是
Also, their peels are thinner. In general.
OK， 一般来讲它的皮也比较薄啊。那柠檬呢？那它通常呢大概是2个高尔夫球那么大，那也比较 pointed 啊，那皮也比较厚一点点。
Yeah, and the funny thing is in my experience in Taiwan markets, they're sold as the same thing. You just have to dig lower in the market box for the limes because they tend to fall to the bottom because they're smaller. But like they're not in markets here, they don't really distinguish. They're just sold as lemons, which kind of cracks me up.
Yeah， 那在台湾呢，好像这个根据 Angel 老师的经验呢，这个柠檬跟莱姆好像通常都放在一起卖，我们好像没有在区别这2样东西的。
So, the other thing, though, yuzu, the one that's less well known, it's rarely seen outside Japan. Well, that's why it's less well known. And it's valued for its lemon-like aroma, so it smells like a lemon. And it has an ability to be cooked at higher temperatures. And I'm not sure what that means because we don't normally really cook lemons.
所以不太确定他讲什么，不过字面上意思很清楚。这个所谓的香橙呢，很少见到 outside Japan， 在日本以外很少见到。然后呢 is valued for 大家这个觉得它很棒的，大家很器重它的，觉得它很棒的地方是它的 lemon-like aroma， 它的香味像柠檬一样。而且呢，最重要是它的 ability， 它可以被这个 cooked， 能够被烹煮 at higher temperatures， 在比较高的温度之下，它还可以拿来这个煮菜或怎么样的哈，所以跟柠檬不同的地方在这里。
So, this is the first half of a 2-day article, so join us again tomorrow for more lemon loveliness. Until then, bye-bye.